Hello everyone, this is Rear Puncture with race number 8 of my F1 2010 career mode. But first we're going to do the pre-qualifying interview, asking about our team. Not sure. Asking how our practice was, I think. Asking about our team and our machine, and we said it's great. Our objectives: finish 15th in qualifying and 12th in the race. And here we go with qualifying 1. But first, we'll take a look at the setup that we'll be using. Alignment, engine, gearbox, suspension, balance, brakes, and 3-2 wings. And here we go with qualifying 1. And apparently we got first. Most cars running with the prime, so probably not a good indication. There's our teammate, 23rd, doing this thing. Here we go with qualifying 2. It's a little wet, and we made it first again. We'll go to qualifying 3. It's now dry, and here we go with our lap. I'm fairly good at the Canadian track, as it's been in most of the other F1 games. I think it's been in all of them, actually. Canada is just a staple. We went a little wide there. But the Virgin is showing some good pace on Canada, as we've gotten first in the first 2 qualifyings. We're going to go around the hairpin. Going to the last part here that can really mess up the car there if you do it wrong. And we got pole position. Our engineer is like, holy crap, you got a pole position. We legitimately got pole position, so now we'll just go to the race here. Pole position in a Virgin. It's realistic, but we'll take a look at the tire strategy. We're going to start on our option. And on lap 22, we're going to come in for the primes. As F1 2010 is like a one-stop always. There's us on the pole. There's Weber next to the pole, and then there's our teammate doing this thing. And here we go. Here's the start of the Canadian Grand Prix. We've made it. We haven't been crashed into in the first corner. Doing all right. Oh my God, Vettel just flew by us like a cat. Vettel is just quick off the line here. So now we're down in the second. We get the huge train of cars. Vettel is just pulling away here. Kind of unusual for the Codemasters. Usually the first lap, the AIR are like terrible, but Vettel isn't. At least not in 2010 in Canada. Because we haven't done anything too egregious, I don't think. But hopefully we can score some good points today. Let's see. Although Weber's like all over us here. We go over the bump, we kind of bang into the wall over there, but we're just going to still stay in second. We're going to move ahead to lap 5. Going to the final little, and we went a little too deep. In that corner, really slowed us down. Now Weber's going to attack. But we're going to fight back and go around. But now we just slide. The curve spun us, and now we just lost a whole bunch of spots, and we're now down in the 5th. But now we're going to move ahead here to lap 16. Our driver is having deep thoughts, and we've gone way deep. And that's going to allow another car to go by, the Renault. So now we're down into 6th. We're going to move ahead here to lap 22, which is our pit stop. So we're going to come in. See what kind of pit stop the Virgin crew gives us. 4.5. That's actually not too bad for our Virgin team. Let's see where we come out. Looks like we're going to come out in 9th. And then at the end of lap 23, there's some cars that are in the pit lane. One by one. So we get up in 8th. Now on lap 27, end of lap 27, there's 2 more cars that are in the pit. So now we're back up into 6th. And now we're going to move to lap 29. We get a little fishtaily. And now Massa's going by us. As the curve spun us again. So we're down in 7th. Now we're lap 30. Going into this tricky little corner. The curve just spun us. And we just take out our wing on the wall. And that kind of says it all right there. Now we're down in the 10th, but now we have no wing, so we have to make a full lap with no front wing. But we actually managed to keep in 10th. But now we're coming in for going to be a lengthy pit stop. Seven seconds. That's going to hurt. We're coming out in 19th, and Vettel has now just lapped us. We were doing so well, but now we're fighting at the back of the pack again. But we're going to try to weave our way through the field. And we just passed one car to get up into 18th on lap 33. Now we're going to move to lap 34, where we're catching up with the Toro Rosso. And we're just going to blow by him, get up on the 17th. The comeback could be real. There's a few more cars here. There's Caterham, Lotus. Lotus Caterham. And we're down into 60. Now at the end of the lap, there is a car in the pit lane, and now we're up in the 15th. We're just making up places like crazy now, which shows that we have the pace. And then on lap 40, we're catching up with actually a Force India, who were pulled over to be lapped by Vettel, but he let us go through as well, so we're now up in the 14th. But not a whole lot happened. We're on lap 62. We're lapping Chenduk. There's a yellow flag. There's a car that's spun around. But we got a penalty. We got a penalty for overtaking under the yellow flag. Interesting. So now we're coming in to serve our penalty. See if we can maintain our 13th. And it looks like we are going to keep our 13th place. But 12th was so far ahead of us now that because of that penalty, we might have been able to get to 12th with not having to take that drive-through. We were catching up to him fairly quickly, but Sebastian Vettel has won the race. We're just bringing her home in a terrible 13th from where we started, but we had some awful bad luck on some of the curbs, which just spun us, and then the one that one right there that we just bumped over there spun us into the wall. But our driver's happy. That's amazing. I have no idea. He's excited to pass a lot of people. So Vettel wins, Webber second, Alonso third, Kubica for Renault fourth, Hamilton fifth, Massa sixth, Button seventh, Kobayashi, our countrymates, scoring some points. Our teammate didn't retire, so he actually made it up in the 20th, the last of the runners. And here's the driver standings. We're in 21st. With our teammate bringing up the rear. But Mark Webber is leading. And Virgin and the constructors is, we're dead last now. Because us and our teammate are just showing how it's done. We did get the green check mark for qualifying. We qualified in pole, but we weren't able to convert that into anything. But we got a couple levels. We're level 12 now. Alright, well that was the Canadian Grand Prix of my F1 2010 career mode. Please give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you again. Goodbye.